Yo, 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 my name is Jake Thompson. I am so excited to be back here to share with you guys some super cool things. I really hope you enjoy it. Let's get right into it. So right now I'm going to kind of run you through how I section this off. Okay, now first off, what we did is we took this and I parted all the way down the center, okay? Now that center went all the way back, straight back, all the way from front to back in the center. Now, if you have a part, you could work off that part. But in today's, to keep it super simple, let's just part it in the middle. Now, what we did is we divided this into 6 sections. Now, as you can see, is that you've got these triangle sections that go thicker at the bottom, thinner at the top. So basically think about like a pizza from above. So as you're looking at your pizza and if they're cut correctly, you've got these slices in there. Now, this is exactly what we've done with the sectioning here. Now, when you hold all of these up, all these sections up, you're gonna see that I put rubber bands in them about midway up. Now, depending on where you want to cut this, okay? Now, if you've got length all the way super, super long, you could in turn, keep these longer. You can make the rubber bands up a lot higher. They don't have to be down super low. The lower they are, the more layered your hair will be. Now, the definition of layering is the removal of weight. I've mentioned this in many of my other videos before. The thing you want to keep in mind is that the more you layer it, you're going to make some of that bottom feel thin. Now, if you want it to be thicker at the bottom, move your rubber bands up a little bit higher. Cool? Now, that's the thing, is that a lot of people are like, if you run into an issue, it's always better to go longer than it is to go shorter. You can always cut off more hair. Cool?
Cool beans.
And the other thing you want to keep in mind is that these rubber bands kind of sit closer to the point up at top. You know what I mean? It's not like I over-directed them and the rubber bands are sitting out this way. They're actually over-directed back towards the center of this point, and you can see that right through here, So that is one thing to keep in mind, guys, is that right there is gonna make it a lot more shaggy for you.
Wow.
I want to be cutting in pairs. So the two that are actually on the sides, as you can see right here in these side mirrors, these two, I'm gonna start right here. This is gonna kind of essentially be the meat of our section, and we'll kind of use this as a guide. Now, again, this is a mannequin, and so I wanna go more aggressive so you guys can see how this looks. So let's go ahead and start cutting now. Okay, I'm just eyeing this. I think this looks super, super even. So we're gonna kind of bring those up just a little bit. And you can see how what I'm actually doing is I actually want to cut so it's angled out. Now, what I mean by that is I'm kind of cutting from the inside and I'm leaving more length towards that bottom portion. I'm actually gonna cut a little bit more off this one. Okay. So as I kind of start to look at that, those look fairly even, just like that. Now what we want to do is gonna be cutting these front sections right through here. Now I'm gonna be standing on the side, just like so. And I want to basically so I'm gonna actually do this in one. And I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna start by cutting this out, and I'm going to cut out just like that, okay? We're gonna do the same thing with these back sections just like that. And I'm cutting on the outside of the rubber band, guys, okay? Let's take out some of these rubber bands, guys. Already you guys can see, like, this is gonna be so freaking cool, man. This is exactly like this super, I mean, again, this shag is gonna be amazing. If you have any sort of natural wave in your hair, it's gonna look awesome. Again, a natural curl, again, will look amazing. Even straight. Again, this is gonna be freaking amazing. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Even right now, looking at it, you could let this air dry. She could rock. You've got that. It's so amazing. Let's go ahead and dry this. Then we'll check it out. I mean, I just love brushing this around, playing with this. And again, you know what I mean? When you're DIYing hair like this, guys, you're not looking for it to be perfect. You're looking for it to be balanced. That is the main thing. Let's go ahead and dry this. Let's do it. Guys, I want to put a little bit of mousse in here. This is an Orbe mousse. I actually already applied mousse over here on this other side. So I'm just gonna balance it out and apply it over here on this left side. But the great thing is that a mousse is going to really give just an amazing texture to the hair. Orbe mousse, see that? Awesome. This stuff is amazing. Guys, you know what is so fabulous about this is that the mousse I put in there is very sticky, right? It's an amazing volumizing mousse, but if you're using There are certain bristles that can kind of tug and pull just a little bit. And you might have saw that a little bit as I was starting to blow dry. That's okay. That's really, honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. It just has a little bit more grip in it. Some products are more like silky smooth. Some products actually have ingredients in it that just give the hair more grip. But you can see how much bounce it has. You can see how much texture it has, which is awesome. You know what I mean? And honestly, it's just fabulous. I love it. The thing that I really want you guys to understand is the more you layer it, the more it's gonna remove that weight from the bottom. Now, if you have a ton of hair, you can do that because it'll still remain super thick at the bottom. And again, this doesn't look bad. There's nothing wrong with it. But again, it's like, just knowing we could probably bring this length up a little bit and strengthen it down through the bottom. Again, this is all personalized for you. If you're going to DIY your hair, understand that concept. The further, you over direct something from here all the way up to there, you cut it short, it's going to remove a lot of that bulk through this area and take away from the bulk at the bottom. So I love it. I hope you guys do as well. It is just super, super fun. And the cool thing about it is that it looks balanced. So now if I was to take and hold a lot of this stuff up, you're gonna see that the layers all end at about that same point, right through that top area, because you're over directing everything up, everything up, everything up. Wide triangle at the bottom, thin triangle at the top. I'm just gonna add a little bit of hairspray to kind of finish this off, just to kind of add a little bit more texture in the hair, because really, why not, YouTube family, it has been an absolute pleasure. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's DIY. Again, if you are looking for volume, layers, and a little bit of a shag, you could even actually style this into a curtain fringe. I mean, again, 4-in-1. I hope you guys enjoyed it. My name is Jake Thompson Hair. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next video.